Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles. With a knowledgeable sales staff and amazing service departments, you'll drive away satisfied. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Jeff Langman joined here today by Wade Ragaller and Miles Bogue from the Carroll boys golf team as we're up here at Breda. They took on Kuemper today on an extremely windy day out here today. Wade, how did you feel out there?
Well, I tried keeping the ball out of the wind, but then when I tried, I topped it a few times. But, I mean, the wind was tough. I don't even know how fast it is, but it's pretty tough in this condition.
Did you get adjusted to it as the day went on?
Yeah, once it was at our back, on the back nine, it was pretty good because, I mean, they let you carry the ball pretty far, so that was always a plus.
You started on number one. How did things start for you right away?
I started off with a bogey, and then I ended up with a double on the next, but not too bad of a start.
Things turned the corner for you a little bit. Did you get any pars or anything today?
No pars, sadly.
Which holes were the best holes for you today?
I would say 1 and then maybe 8, I would say.
Take us through 8. How did 8 play out?
Well, I laid up because the wind was at our back and I wasn't hitting driver pretty well. So then I hit my second shot, front edge of the green, and it rolled up a ways. And then I 3-putted, but I mean, it was really long putt, so I mean, I'd take it.
Okay. How far a putt was the first one? How far were you?
Well, I was on the front of the green and the pin was at the back, so probably 40 feet, I would say.
How'd you feel you putted today?
Not too bad. I think only 2 3-putts, so not terrible, not great.
Any 1-putts on the day?
No.
No? And did you drop anything in from 10 feet or anything like that today?
8 feet, but
8
not
feet.
10.
Which hole was that on?
3, I think.
Hole 3, okay. Was it a straight shot or did you read the break or how did it play out?
It broke slightly right to left.
Okay, you kind of mentioned the driver wasn't great for you today. How was the irons?
Irons are actually pretty good. I think I only pulled 1 on the par 3. Pulled it just a little bit, but everything else was pretty good.
Well, I tell you what, great job out here today. I'll let you get back inside. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
You bet. We'll move over now to Miles. And Miles, how did you feel like your round went here today?
Well, it was a little interesting with the 50-ish mile an hour gust we had. Other than that, it was pretty good.
Yeah?
And, well, worked out pretty well.
How'd you keep the hat on?
Half time I was backwards, the other time my hood was on. So who knows, man? It's just a windy day.
How did you adjust your swing hitting with the wind compared to hitting, against the wind here today?
Well, with the wind was just aim for the hole, and usually these are kind of some short par 4s, so we got pretty close to the green most of the time. And then with against the wind, we just kind of aim quite a bit left because it likes to take it right.
So did you club up or club down depending on the wind, or did you stay kind of what you normally would have played even if it wasn't as windy?
I probably clubbed up maybe 1 or down 1, but not too much variation.
Best holes for you today?
Probably 1, 3, and I think that's it.
Okay. Any pars for you today?
2 of them.
2?
One
and 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Take us through how hole 1 played out for you.
One went with a 5-iron stinger off the tee, and another 5-iron to about 70 yards, and nice little 52-degree to about 3 feet from the pin. Made that for par. And then hole 3 was a 315-yard drive to just probably 15 yards from the pin, and then 2-putted that.
Okay. So what was your best putt of the day? Because both those sounded like shorter putts.
I'd say probably I got pretty close with a couple 15-footers, but also that I got a couple lip outs for par, so that it's kind of bummer, but oh well, it's golf.
Yep, absolutely. It sounds like the tee box treated you well today, swinging well with that.
Yes, it did work pretty well. Other than one hole, I might have put it like 50 yards right, but oh well.
Okay.
From that.
What were you using on most of the tee boxes today?
Either a driver or like a 5-iron.
Okay. You pretty comfortable with that 5-iron?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Is that one of your favorite clubs?
No.
Just worked today?
It just worked today.
Okay. How did you feel like you putted overall?
Putted was a little subpar, but usually pretty better than I have done in past years.
What will you take away from a windy day like this that might be able to help you in the future?
Playing in the wind is not fun, and you got to adjust quite a bit for 30-mile-an-hour winds.
Well, I tell you what, Miles, appreciate you joining us here today. Best luck coming up the rest of the way.
Yes, thank you very much.